So why do you think Herb is taking his family, his wife and his daughter, out to Phoenix in the middle of summertime, the hottest days of the year? Why do you think he's taking them?
I don't know who he's trying to get to. I don't know, but I'm really glad that I've had the opportunity to meet Herb
Okay.
and become a friend to him, because he has always got something funny to say, and he is always on to new projects. I mean, the man never stops. He just goes and goes like the Energizer Bunny. Although he doesn't go fast, he's still moving.
Yep.
And he's still coming up here, and he still encourages people, and he will sit and listen to you all day long if you wanted to talk to him. That's a friend, I think.
So do you have any speculation on why he's taking them out there?
I think it's. No, I'm not going to do that to him. I think it's because he loves Sandy and Christy, and he wants to give them some fun times.
All right. Okay. Well, we just finished up with the Baroness, the Cattle Baroness of Northwest Arkansas, Carlene Morris. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for your attention. Okay. So why do you think Herb is going to take his family to Phoenix in the middle of summer? Hottest part, July.
Yeah, unless he's trying to compare it to our humid heat and then the dry heat, I don't know. But basically to see
Trying
friends.
to make a comparison, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I would say friends mostly, because Herb's one of these guys that he's never met a stranger.
Yep. That's true. So you think he's going to compare the heat, dry heat to...
Yeah, it may not work though, because
Humid.
people that have moved there have brought their plants with them, so I don't know how much desert he's going to find.
Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. Well, last question we got for you. Why do you think Herb Blair is taking his family out to Phoenix, Arizona in the middle of July, the hottest part of the summer out in Phoenix, Arizona? Why do you think he's taking Sandy and Cinder?
Well, I know he made a list of things, is this, that, and other, but I don't think that any of those items on his list that he's made that you're going to do. I just get to thinking. I think Herb's just an average guy that enjoys the outings and likes to see new things, and even though he may be in unfamiliar territories, but he learns from it. I think it's more to just be with his family and visit the new items that might be out there that he is not aware of. But I also think Herb, like most of us, be glad when he gets back home, because that's where the peace and quiet and harmony. That when he gets back to his own bed at night. So vacation is great, but they're kind of short-lived.
Yep, that's true. All right, we just finished up an interview with Clyde the Hammer Johnson. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm here with my hairdresser, are you a barber, hairdresser? What's your
I'm a
really
cosmetologist, Herb.
cosmetologist? And that's good. I'm
I'm
glad.
licensed in 2.5 states.
So if I'm getting a haircut by a cosmetologist,
That's right.
it's still a haircut, but it might cost a little more.
Correct.
Is that right?
Yes.
Well, I want to get your opinion of me taking the family out in mid-July when it's really hot. It's a lot hotter than it is here. I mean, 110 plus every day. What do you think about me taking the family out there?
Well, Herb, I've known you for a long time, so I know exactly why you took your family out to the West Desert in July, because rates are cheaper. You're basically a type wife.
Okay, that's probably a good answer. Well, let's go ahead and talk about your happy place. What would you call your happy place? The place you've been?
Well, my happy place is not a physical place, really. It's things that I do that I really love. And I was just thinking about that this morning, as a matter of fact. I'm helping Dr. Burton restore the McCoy house next door here at Kirby Manor.
All right.
And I was glazing and cleaning windows, and I just really enjoy, I'm happy when I'm working on a building. And the other happy place is in my flower garden, particularly watering my flower garden, not necessarily weeding. I love to water my flower garden. I've created a stream in my backyard, and I'd say that's my physical happy place.
Well, so if I ever need somebody to wash windows or water the yard or anything, you're available? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
His lips are dry, our hearts gently pounding. Don't you just know exactly what they're thinking?
Flows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feathered canyons everywhere.
Feeling, you know.
Well, I think it's been great to relive all these things, and we'll have it out there so you can see it, and we may have it in some other things. So I really appreciate your time coming by.
Thank you for everything.
We've had such a great memories. And I wanted.
Let me just say one thing here. One thing that Herb has been to me is a great example of loyalty and honesty, and I appreciate that because that's rare. Those are rare commodities today.
Yeah, well,
but
it's always knowing that you weren't going to get into any trouble traveling together. We always had great times together, and we had a lot of fun, as we kind of described.
Clean fun. We had good fun. We could talk to our kids about.
People can do that traveling, and that's one of the other points is you can do a lot of things and just go out and take the time to kind of look at things. Just like the Evita tomb, her name is Duarte, or the family. You know, it was fun to go out there and traipse around in the rain and find where she had been buried. But I don't know if people hardly understood, you know, the impact there. But we did go see the Evita, the movie, while we were down here at one point. Yeah. People stood up and applauded, and what she meant to the country. So there's a lot of things you take away from those events and things we did together. And that's why I wanted to kind of go back and reflect on that today. It may be something that other people see and get a better understanding of getting along with other people, the differences, but also just getting along with friends and traveling and getting.
One thing you do when you travel like we and I did, you meet all these different people, you realize the human family is basically the same. Kids in Peru or Indonesia, and I lived in Singapore for a while. You've been all over the Mideast and all over the place. People love their kids. They want good things for their kids. People are basically good. And if we could just bring out the goodness in the world, it'd be a different place.
Man, I think we have to leave it at that, but that's a great point. And I think that's what we're trying to, you know, make sure people understand. So,
yeah.
Thank you.
You bet.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I wonder who wrote the book of life?